Padres Cubs. Padres lose at Wrigley Field 3-1. Yeah, it sucks, but a lot could have been prevented. They could have done some things differently. So hopefully this is one of those things that kind of is a motivator and puts a fire up their ass, and they're like, okay, well, we can't get, sweat, and we gotta fight for our season here. So hopefully something changes tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. But kind of a sucky game for the Padres. Not a fun one. Yeah, I mean, gotta be better all around. I mean, the pitching wasn't bad. I feel like really what screwed us over here was the hitting. Because it's like, if you think about it, the whole game we gave up 3 runs. So it's like we scored 1 run, but we had multiple base runners at one point. So it's like, we should have had more points on the board than 1 point. So kind of disappointing, and obviously, Pavetta had a few mistakes. Sucks, but it is what it is.
It really came down to the 2 home runs. But
I mean,
I feel like there was a lot of opportunities.
There was like 2 home runs, but it was like still in the 6th inning. Like that was still enough time for them to. So at that point, they scored 2 home runs, but it was like 2-1. Like we could have still scored a couple more runs, or at least scored to tie the game. But it was just like shutout. Like we couldn't do nothing. Like just nothing. Like they were hitting a bunch of fly balls, and they were hitting a bunch of ground outs. It's like there's just nothing here. Like no production from anybody.
Does any of it have to do with playing at Chicago, or you think that makes no difference?
No, I don't. I really don't think I mean, maybe a little bit, but not really. Like,
'cause that crowd
much.
was rocking.
Yeah, but they weren't rocking in the beginning, so it's like they're really, at the end of the day, there really is no excuse. They've played the Phillies, they've played the Dodgers at home, and they've beat them. It's not about the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it is, but I think in today's game, the crowd was not the problem. I think it was.
Did they not come out with enough juice?
They're hitting.
It's hard to tell with baseball because, like,
I don't know. I think from like this game, like they just look so nonchalant. I
didn't see that fire that I think you should have seen, especially.
They didn't look sad.
When they went down 2-1, that was in like the 5th inning. Like there's still a lot of game left, and like they got shut out from then on by the Cubs bullpen.
The thing I will say is though, they didn't look like desperate or like sad or like disappointed or anything. They just kept going.
It's just one game. You can't overreact to just one game.
Yeah.
But at what point do you have to ask yourself, are your 2 best players not good enough to get the job done? Because in that type of moment, down 1, like all-time greats, that's when they come in and secure the bat. They secure the deal. They hit it. But at what point are we gonna have to ask ourselves, like, is this duo capable of winning a championship? If they lose tomorrow, which I don't think they will, or if they lose the 3rd game, you're going to have to ask yourself, like, this is like 5-6 years in a row of this duo together, and they haven't been able to, get to that last straw.
But it's more than just 2 people, though. A whole baseball team. It's your starting pitching, your bullpen, your closers, your
But the pitching wasn't the problem today.
Your whole. I mean, yes and no.
They allowed 3 runs. Like, you guys' offense should be able to get more than
yes and no, because the pitching was the problem. To me, it was more of the coaching of, like, when they put the pitchers. I didn't like that at all.
Get into that.
Yeah, so they put, they started off after, I think, the 6th inning. So I think in the 6th inning, they put Adrian Morejon right out the pen. So they had Pivetta finish the 5th, and then they put Morejon in. But it was just like, he's a great pitcher, but you don't put Morejon right in. I'm sorry, but you don't. because then they went Morejon, then they went Mason Miller, then they went Jeremiah fucking Estrada in the 8th. And that's what really fucked us up right there, because then the game was completely, like, actually out of reach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least in 2-1, it's like, okay, one swing of the bat, and we could go extra innings, and that could give us the chance to fight in this game and possibly win, you know? So that really pissed me off. But so then my thing has always been Jeremiah Estrada is not a high leverage pitcher. You don't put him in the 8th fucking inning. Why are you putting Mason Miller and then Jeremiah Estrada in a very tight situation? It's 2-1. I get he's a great pitcher, but you're not putting him in the 8th inning. I'm sorry, he doesn't belong there. I think it should have been the other way around. I think they should have put Estrada first, then Morejon, then Mason Miller, and then you close it out with, you know, possibly Suarez or keep Mason Miller. I don't know, something like that. But
why is it like in baseball, like relievers typically go 1 inning and that's it? Like why can't Morejon or some couple like shorten the rotation? You know, you don't have to get in 5 guys in the last 5 innings.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like especially in the playoffs is when, like, you know, you can't be just throwing guys in there left and right. Like whoever's pitching good, keep them in there as long as they can.
It's typically a reason, like a tactic. So sometimes they do like righty, lefty, righty, because of the batting order. So like obviously a lefty pitcher is definitely in favor when a lefty batter is up to bat. Like the pitcher is in like the favor.
That's a whole nother conversation that I could have.
So it's like. You know, of course you're going to want to put, if you have, you know, 3 lefties coming up to bat, you're going to want to definitely put in a lefty pitcher, you know, that's in favor for your bullpen or your reliever. So it's like, you got to kind of think of those scenarios and what's going on depending on the lineup and stuff. So
is the pitching order pre-planned or is it based on the situation?
I think it's situational based. Yeah.
Like,
usually you have your starter, but then depending on what happens, then you kind of like, pick a pitcher and then just situational.
Do you think that will be adjusted going forward?
Possibly, yeah. I mean,
just depends. Like, are you saying like basically if they had a lead versus not being a lead, then they would have changed the order of bringing their relievers coming in? Because you wanted Miller to go in towards the end instead of in the middle.
Yeah, I didn't like Miller coming in the middle. I think Miller should have been in the 8th spot, and I think Jeremiah Estrada would have been better in the 6th, and then Morejon after Estrada. So I think it should have gone Estrada, Morejon, and then Miller.
Is that just based off your, like, you want your most confident guys towards the end?
Like, I think...
Like the guys you're most confident in?
Yeah, I think for me it's more like the high leverage situation part with Jeremiah Estrada. I just think that he's kind of that pitcher that can, like... Yes, he's a good-ass pitcher, but he can also sometimes get the pressure, like... The pressure can kind of get to him sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of little games that I've noticed. So I'd rather have him come in first, because if something were like that were to happen earlier in the game, you know, there's a better chance of us possibly having more innings to try to get, you know, out of that situation. So to me, that's what I see. It's not really like, oh, I think he sucks, so he needs to go first. It's not really that. It's just more of like, yeah, I guess situational. I don't know, but we'll see tomorrow. Game 2, Dylan sees.
Like, tomorrow, if you guys lose,
yeah,
what needs to how much who has the most pressure tomorrow? Like it's, you can't tell me it's not on Machado and Tatis. You got to score runs. You guys are the 2 best hitters. Like, they're paying you how much money? $1 billion, both of them? Like, at what point with this great of a bullpen, you got to put up some runs?
Yeah.
So it's like, let's say, like, who has the most pressure on him tomorrow?
I would say...
This is it. This is the end of the season.
I would say, honestly, a little bit of everyone on that team, from the starters to the bullpen to the hitters, because kind of like today's loss was just kind of a little bit of everyone's fault. Like, a little bit of everything kind of went in together. But at the end of the day, I think, like, if we were to just get swept by the Cubs and lose and get booted in the first round or in the wild card, I think it just comes down to coaching, honestly.
You're putting the blame on the coach.
Because you have to have your guys prepared. They have to be ready to go. And you have the fucking roster to do that. There's no fucking excuse. So it's a little bit on everybody, but at the end of the day, the person that is going to get the blame for it is going to be the coach. Yeah, you could blame you could blame the players all you want, but the statistics are there. You know what I mean? It's like the coach is like, how do I put it? I mean, it's like, it's kind of like, oof. I mean, I don't even know what to compare it to in another
How many years has he been a coach for you guys?
This is his second year.
So you think after 2 years, it's time to get this guy out of here?
I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I think.
Getting swept by the Cubs is like someone's gonna get fired, or someone's gonna get like cut. Is it gonna be a full revamp?
I don't know.
Machado's getting up there. Fernando, at the beginning of his career was looking like an MVP caliber player, and now is like falling into this like still a star, right? But he's not like what people thought he would be, which was like a top player in the league. Mm-hmm. Like, at what point do they just decide, let's just shake things up?
I don't know. I mean,
we're talking about this like if they lose, but if they win, like this will all be like dumb, Yeah,
I don't know.
Like if you guys win the next 2, then it's gonna be like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They probably would fire a lot of people. Honestly, they might just fire everyone, fire AJ Preller, fire the coach, get a whole new squad, get rid of everybody, and just start from the bottom up again, possibly. I don't know. I really don't know.
What would you do? What would you do if you were the owner?
I
don't want to because you never know what's gonna happen.
I don't like the starting pitching at all. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of the way. I mean, it works, but it's also like, it's like 50-50. Like, it just, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and it's just kind of annoying. There's no consistency. So I would probably just start there with the starters. I love our bullpen, obviously. Our closer is great. Our bullpen is great. The back end of our bullpen is amazing. So I would probably start with the starting pitching, and then from there, left field, Gavin Sheet. Well, losing Ramon Laureano has been brutal. That really sucked because he was a power hitting righty. A little bit of speed there, and he played left field. That really sucked.
Wait, who?
Ramon Laureano, our left fielder.
I just realized, what happened to the second baseman you guys had?
Jake Cronenworth?
No.
Who?
The other one.
Arise?
No, the other one.
What are you talking about?
He was playing second base for you guys, and I didn't see him play at all today.
Jake Cronenworth is our second baseman.
Maybe he was right field.
What?
Laureano?
Maybe
that was him that I'm thinking of.
Left
kind of had like a little belly, didn't look like a baseball player really,
No. I don't know.
Now I'm now I don't know, look it up, because I'm how do you not know this player?
Laureano is Hispanic.
You're literally a Padres super fan.
Well, I don't know a guy with a little bit of belly. Jake Cronenworth is our second baseman.
Right here.
Jose Iglesias.
What happened to this guy?
Oh, he's our utility, our bench guy. He's not our.
He's second base though, right?
Yeah, he plays second base.
So I'm not dumb.
He plays second base, shortstop, third base. He kind of can play everything.
But anyways, you never know. This is a crazy league. You guys might end up winning the next 2, and like I said, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds of what's gonna happen if you guys lose and get swept. Because it's probably. I
mean, we have Machado, Tatis, and Merrill tied up for a while. So it's those 3 positions are going to move. And we kind of have Bogarts tied up for a minute too, but it's you could still make a trade for him. Cronenworth, kind of the same deal. I don't know what's going to happen with Arise or O'Hearn. Laureano.
We'll cross that path when it happens, but
Gavin Sheets.
How?
I don't know.
We need to discuss these announcers. We have to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing first of all, we don't know if they were Chicago local announcers because this was not a local like Chicago channel.
It said ESPN on ABC,
That's
so
why
they
I
were
think they.
ESPN announcers.
That's why I think they weren't biased. They weren't Chicago. But then again, like it was so obvious that like
they were favoring.
they were
them.
not only were they favoring. I've never heard. This is if they were unbiased, then like clearly.
Yeah.
They were bashing you guys. They were like mocking you guys. I'm like, dude, is this like a normal thing in baseball? Like, how does a casual baseball fan like watch this and be like, oh, I love these announcers. They're fucking great.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like it's completely different from football. Like you go on a football game,
Oh,
you're
it's
watching
so unbiased.
You're watching the Chiefs and the Ravens, like, you know, they're just gonna say how it is, and it's like, you know, it kind of is sad. It kind of sucks. It kind of ruin that. Like those are the little things that kind of ruin the sport, you know. And like for a moment, I had to listen, like watch the game muted.
She literally muted it, bro.
Because it was so bad. Like they were like, oh, I bet Machado would have to wear some armor to go up there and bat. Like, what are you saying, bro? Like, throw some statistics. Talk about these guys. Like, hype it up. You're just bashing this team that has literally not even said a single bad thing about the Cubs, has not said a single bad thing about any coaches, any teams. Like, we're just here to play a good, clean game of baseball. Hype it the fuck up. This is a great game. They're both great teams. Like, you know, like, it was just so lame and so corny and, like, what the hell, bro? Like...
And we do not need 3 announcers for a baseball game.
No, and we don't need... I'm sorry, I'm a female. I love females. I love females in sport. But we don't need a fucking female that sounds like this talking on the fucking announcement for fucking all game, 9 innings of this screeching lady in my ear. I don't need to listen to her. I don't want to listen to her. I want to listen to fucking Joe Buck, and I want to listen to a great, unbiased team, and I want him to hype up both teams and say the most great, admirable stats to both teams.
I will say, like...
Because that's what makes it even more intense. It's like, oh my gosh, the Chicago Cubs have had the best starting pitching in all of baseball, but the Padres have had the best bullpen in baseball. This is going to be such an entertaining game. You know what I mean? It's like, they were just like...
But it's one thing to, like favor one, but they were not just favoring them. They were, like, bashing you guys.
Yeah, like they were...
making fun of you guys.
Yeah, like making fun of us, or, like... I don't really understand.
It's, like, not professional, you know?
Like, I just don't understand the Padres hate. Like, it's crazy because, like, the only team that I have ever got, like, gets under my skin is the Dodgers, but it's like now I'm feeling like the only reason they get under my skin is because of these announcers, like, and all the crap they talk. I think it's more of the announcers, less of the Dodgers, honestly.
Yeah. No, I was just like, damn, like, I don't know. I don't know if they're from Chicago or what, but
no clue.
Hopefully that they do not announce the next game.
Yeah.
Like, I think Joe Buck is... He does football and baseball. I think he is one of the top guys. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see who's pitching game 2.
Dylan Cease for us. I don't know for them.
So must win game.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It all comes down to this.
Yeah.
It's gotta pull it. You can't get swept. You gotta pull it out of the water. You know.
Yeah, this is like, it's like I said. It's either gonna like put a firecracker up their ass and they're gonna want to like fucking play better because this is their season. Like, you know, at some point, it's like these guys have been to the playoffs the last 4 times out of the 6 years. So it's like, you know, you've been to the playoffs the last 4 out of the 6 years. Like, you got to do something here, you know. At some point, you're like, okay, we got to get past the first, second round. Like, you know, we can't, like, keep going back into these old habits. Like, how are we going to, like, be able to move forward and be better and actually try to win a fucking World Series? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like that's only up to them. They have to write their own history. So we'll see. Yeah.
The long-awaited wait of our fantasy matchup, and you came out with the dub. Congratulations, man.
Finally, my first.
Congratulations.
It doesn't even feel that good, bro.
I'm pretty sure you beat me like 3 years in a row now. So that's cool. That's nice. Why can't you like Just let me have one, man.
It just
Like,
seems
come on,
like
dude.
it just seems like every time we catch each other, it's like I really need to win, and for some reason I just always pull out with the win. But
So I looked at the fucking statistics, and the points against me is like I'm leading in the league. So, which means
people score a lot of
like,
points against you.
all my opponents, add them all together, like how much they scored, and I'm leading. So it's kind of like a little bit of bad luck.
Oh.
On my part. So hopefully, so me and you are tied for last place right now with like two other people.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
So,
say it's like 4 of us that are in the same record. So
currently, I guess you start. Currently, you know, you got the first dub of the season. I mean, your team is actually looking like a lot better than it was a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, we were like, oh no, like
Yeah.
Omarion doesn't look good. Scatabo barely is playing.
I wasn't even
Nico
worried about him.
Nico
bro.
can't even catch the ball past 30 yards because CJ Stroud gets sacked 20 times a game, and then McMillan's been pretty average. So like
Yeah.
looking, but like now it's like, you know, you can count on Justin Fields for at least 20 points a game. Omarion
Justin Fields.
or Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Omarion is now the number one. There's no competition there.
Yeah.
Um,
Christian McCaffrey's doing his
forgot about
thing.
him.
Yeah.
He's been killing it this year.
Yeah, he's been killing it every single week. He gets me more than 20 points.
Is he the best first round pick so far this year?
No, I think Puka is.
Jamar's not. Oh yeah, he was a first round
Yeah.
pick too. So probably them two, huh?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of injuries with the first rounders. There's been CD.
What about Bijan? How has he been doing?
I don't think he's been like a top. He's
Oh,
been
really?
decent. Yeah, he's been good.
Jahmyr Gibbs, like I don't know.
So how you feeling? Are you looking to make moves? Are you looking to stay seated? Are you hearing the trade? Like what's going on in the mind of a fantasy manager?
Well, at first,
That's what you are. You're a fantasy manager. I want you to know that.
so I'm gonna
Like your
just do a
side gig,
quick
you know.
top to bottom of my team. I'm not gonna say my defense or kicker because that's irrelevant, but my QB1, Jalen Hurts, RB1, CMC, RB2, Omarion Hampton, wide receiver 1, Nico Collins, wide receiver 2, Ted McMillan, and then my flex is Cam Scatabo at the moment. So originally I was thinking, okay, well, if you guys didn't know, I did have James. What's his name? Connor James or what's his name? James
No,
Conner?
you said Joe Connor or
Connor
something.
Joe. But he's a baseball player. So what's his name?
James Conner.
So James Conner, I did originally have him. So it was James Conner and CMC, and then Omarion was my flex. But obviously James Conner had a season-ending injury, so I had to adjust everything. And then, like, Cam Scatabo just, like, literally popped off. So then I was thinking, oh, I'm going to trade Cam Scatabo and get a better receiver because McMillan has kind of been mid, and maybe I could put him in my receiving spot and then put McMillan in my flex. But then I was like, well, if CMC or Omarion Hampton get hurt, then I have no backup.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, I think I'm going to just sit where I'm at because all my players this coming week are going to play very favorable matchups in their favor. So Cam Scatabo's playing the Saints. That's favorable. Ted McMillan is playing the Dolphins. Nico's playing the Jags. I forgot who Philadelphia is playing. Omarion Hampton, the Commanders. CMC is playing the Rams, and they always play good against the Rams. That's a big like rivalry or something like that.
Battle of LA or
Battle
Cali.
of Cali. So those two teams always go head to head. So yeah, I just decided I'm just gonna go ahead and just stick with my team for now, write it out, and see what happens. And you know, if somebody wants to trade, they'll send me a trade offer. I hate a lot of people because a lot of people in my fantasy chat are like.
I just got a lot of intel. I got a lot of fucking intel, and you just basically sprinkled out some hints here and there. I know exactly what you're doing this year.
So a lot of the people in the fantasy league, like there's a whole group chat, but like they just be talking like, oh, like let's trade this or let's do this trade, but nobody ever does shit. So I don't really listen to anybody, honestly. Nobody's for real. You're only for real if you actually send the trade. If you don't send the trade, then you're not about it. So But go ahead.
Not about that life.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, that's top secret.
Ah.
I'm trying to beat you this year. Trying to win at any costs.
Are you gonna win
so
next week?
basically, I'm in a little bit of a
Oh.
hole. I'm 1-3. I need you to explain as a Chargers fan, like, what the fuck is Lad McConkey doing this year?
Bro,
is he gonna decide to show up to play?
I have no.
Like, did him and Justin Herbert get into some sort of argument about?
I don't know.
In the preseason, like, what's
I have
going
no
on,
clue.
dude?
I'm wearing the same.
Where the
thing
fuck
too.
did Quentin Johnson come from? He came out of the bushes like he's fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen is turning back the clock, and now he's like a young buck again.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped a fucking fourth. It was like a fourth or fifth round pick on Lad. I was expecting. I literally told you I was like, I'm expecting big things out of Lad this year. You remember me saying this too. I was like, at all my players, I think Lad's gonna pop off.
I wonder who was there at that point, from between Lad and what? What were your other options?
Well, obviously, Johnson was like round 8 or 9. But
no,
no
I know,
one saw
but,
that coming.
I'm
though.
talking about receivers. What were your other options?
I don't even
or
know.
running backs.
I don't even know. So I'm kind of in a hole. I don't want to. Do I just give everyone my how I'm thinking, or I guess you're not gonna write it down and shit?
I really don't care, bro. I'm not gonna make any trades.
I mean,
I already told him I was 0-3, but I was like, if I lose again, I'm not trading shit. I really don't like to trade just because I really like to count on my team. I really believe that I pick these players. I know about football. It's I pick these players because I know what their potential is, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. But
the Scatterbo pick has really turned out to be a good pick.
Hell yeah, because I'm smart.
Did you know that Tyrone Tracy was gonna get hurt or what?
Yeah, I saw it in my
So are you telling me that I should just stick with Lad?
cookie.
I should just stick with him for the rest of the year?
Honestly, no.
No.
Definitely trade him.
No one's gonna want him right now. That's the problem I'm in right now. It's he hasn't done anything this year to show people that he's worth giving up a player for.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of fucking stuck with this kid.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stuck with this kid. Do I bench him? I have a Dunze. Thank God I drafted a Dunze. He's been one of the best players this year. I got a Dunze. He's my new wide receiver 2. My RB2 is Tony Pollard, and that's not looking too pretty. I'd rather have Scatterbo right now than Tony Pollard. I'd rather have Quinshon Judkins over Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
So I'm in talks right now with a couple of managers, and we are trying to work a deal out. I'm not the type of fantasy manager where I don't like to trade my high draft picks. I'm very skeptical trading Justin Jefferson or Jaden Daniels, players that you drafted with the top 2 or 3 picks.
Yeah.
I feel it's too you're panicking too early.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make a deal and get somewhere in the middle,
My first pick was CMC, so it's if I were you, my thinking would be, if I am getting consistent points from this player, then I need to be getting a haul back for this player. If they want this player, they need to give me 3 receivers and a running back, or 2 running backs and a receiver, so they can have this, because you need it more spread out in points rather than just in one player.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes it's hard because it's people sometimes are oh, one consistent player, but then it's I'm not going to give you 2 consistent players from just one. You know what I mean? So it's it's a whole kind of thinking. I feel it's mostly luck, honestly.
What's luck?
This game, fantasy. Because it's you just have to kind of pick your players and pray that they don't get hurt.
I don't know.
And that they still keep their production the way that they had the previous year. Because that's all you have to go off of, the previous year. So
I know. I'm really hating myself for not picking Puka in the first round. I knew. I think I told you too. I knew he was gonna pop off this year, but I didn't listen to myself. Did you see the Steelers running back situation, since they played so early at 8:30 a.m. and they their RB1 Warren came up with an injury right before the game, so I think the person in our league didn't switch him out.
Oh.
And a lot of people were didn't have time because the game started at 8:30 a.m. They weren't up at that early,
Oh,
so they were stuck with Jalen Warren, and the backups for the Steelers running back, Gainwell, he got like 36 points.
I did see that.
It's like, oh, that's why you got to wake up early no matter what. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
He gets fucking robbed on the way to the bus. You never know. Someone did get robbed.
I did see him in the waiver claims for us. So whoever has the first pick will probably pick him up. So.
But yeah, congrats on beating me again.
Yeah.
Did you see that Tyreek Hill injury, dude?
Dude, that injury was crazy. That was nasty.
You're over here like, oh, I'm gonna watch it. Like you're trying to find the video on TikTok. I'm like, how do you even watch that?
It was so
I was
good.
watching a video and she's like a doctor or something, and it's actually her right there on TV on this fantasy podcast. She says that, you know, everyone has a knee, a leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in your brain, you only know your leg to move a certain 2 ways, right?
Mm-hmm. Like front and back.
You can only bend it back or go straight.
Right.
So like your brain, when it sees it in an opposite way, that's when you get that queasy feeling and like you're like super grossed out. It's because you don't know, your brain doesn't know what that feels like. It just, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like our brains are only, but it was a really, really
brutal injury.
I actually like whenever like injuries like that happen, I just want to cry for him, you know, like pray for him because, you know, yes, they're like millionaires, yes, they're like super wealthy and famous, but that's gonna affect, like, he won't be able to take care of his kids the same way. If he's in a boot and crutches, you can't do a lot of things that you used to be able to do.
Yeah.
Let alone play the game that like.
But that's one of the risks that you take upon playing that sport. You know, that sport is just heavily physical, and that's something that you have to think about for yourself as a football player. Like, you know, things like that can happen to me. Brain injuries, twisting my ankle, my freaking leg popping out, like shoulder injuries, like a lot of various things can happen. Your heart could stop beating, like, you know what I mean? So it's like that's something that you have to accept with the sport. So it's like sometimes it's kind of like you love the sport so much that you're willing to accept that because you just love it so much. The love for it is greater than the fear for it. You know,
but
so
it just makes you like appreciate what they do on a day to day. You know, like I never want to hear fans fucking like, I don't know, bash players or disrespect them because like literally fucking that could happen to Patrick Mahomes. That could happen to, you know, anyone. Justin Herbert. That could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
You could die on the field, literally. But
yeah,
hopefully he's okay. Like his mom came down. His mom was in the stands, and like he's really close to his mom. They went to the hospital. I guess there's a nerve. There's a nerve in your leg that if it damages, you only have 6 hours to fix it before like potentially like you can get it amputated or paralyzed. You know.
It was at the nerve
so
that
like,
he damaged?
I don't want to see he made it to the hospital in time, you
well,
know.
Yeah.
But like
immediately as soon as he was in the sideline, like everybody came. Apparently they like cut his shoes off and like cut his like tape around his leg and like they rushed him to the hospital. Like they were quick on it, so that's good. But
and there was a lot of like people online like why is his reaction the way it is? I think even you said it, and it's like he says that it's to not feel the pain, to not pass out, like just to laugh.
Did hear
which
that on TikTok.
No one will ever know the feeling of like your leg being bent like that. So like, who knows what you would do in that situation? But I don't think I would be smiling or laughing.
Yeah,
there was one moment where he was like, "Yes." So it's like, huh? Is he like part of him was maybe happy?
Yeah. So like, I heard that he was trying to keep his adrenaline up because that's what would cause like the pain for him not to feel so much pain. But but it didn't seem like he was trying to like stay hyped up. Like he wasn't like he was like actually happy that he got hurt. That's what it seemed like. Like, so I don't know if he was just like, this season is already like going to trash, you know, like we're already 0-3. Like we're obviously not going to go to the playoffs. So maybe he's like, maybe it was just best for him to just get his injury out of the way.
It's like, yes, I don't have to play with fucking Tua anymore.
Yeah. But then now that's going to be harder for his career because it's like, yeah, he doesn't play with Tua anymore. But when he comes back from that injury, it's like everyone's going to ask him the same thing. Are you the same? You know what I mean? Do you still have that speed?
But
are you still able to run the same? Like, are you more injury prone? Like, are you able to land on that leg? Like, is your leg gonna be sensitive? Like now, you know what I mean? Are you gonna not be able to have so much weight on it, so much pressure on it? Like, there's a lot of questions that still. How long is the rehab for this? Like, is it more than a year? I mean, who knows?
But that's the thing. It's like he's not gonna be the same. Like there's like literally impossible to be the same.
Oh yeah, it is.
Especially
like,
a guy that his career was already like kind of going down, and he relies on his speed. He's not a physical receiver. He's a speed guy. He's short. He's really short for a receiver, and like if you can't rely on like. As much as it sucks to say, like he's never gonna be the same. If he decides to come back and play, who knows? Maybe he decides not to. I mean, that's a shitty way to go out, but you never know where a player's mind's at. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's just crazy to think a few years ago the Dolphins' offense was like breaking records. They scored like 70 in a game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You know what I mean? And like now they're struggling to score 20.
Yeah.
But what I really want to talk about is my motherfucking Chiefs, baby. We are motherfucking back. Beating the Ravens. We're back to Super Bowl caliber team. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Shut up,
if you want to fucking come at me now, we're the fucking Chiefs, baby. Put some motherfucking respect on our name, bitches. Woohoo!
You beat the beat up Ravens.
Talk the talk.
With no
You know
Lamar
what?
Jackson.
Tell me how you feel, Andrea. Tell me
With
how you
no
really
Lamar
feel.
Jackson, bro. But y'all couldn't beat us.
Tell me how you really feel.
Y'all couldn't beat us. So that's how I feel.
Oh, are we talking about losing? Huh. Last time I checked, the New York Giants beat you guys.
Yeah, because we lost 2 of our O linemen, dummy. You guys would have lost 2 if you lost Creed. What's his name? Creed Humphrey.
You lost one of your O line. You're already without one of the other O lines. You can't bring that back. That happened in the preseason.
Mekhi Becton wasn't there because last game he got a concussion, and then we had no Joe because he has a high ankle sprain now. Any team would fucking lose. Including your little Patty Mahomes.
So you're blaming the loss on Joe Alt.
No.
Scatabo ran over y'all asses.
Huh?
Scatabo?
Who had more points, Scatabo or O'Marion?
We're not talking about fantasy right now. We're not talking about fantasy.
Who had more rushing yards, Scatabo or O'Marion? O'Marion did. So
does this loss not worry you at all?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
I mean, it does. It does a little bit because of the O-line situation, but I think they will figure it out. They have to. It's too early in the season.
Is Becton coming back?
Yeah, Becton should be back next week, and then Joel's going to be out for a couple weeks. So at least it's not season ending. That makes me happy, but, you know, we got to rough it out for these next couple weeks and just fucking win. Just try. It doesn't matter how ugly it is. It doesn't matter if it's fucking field goals and the defense has to go crazy. Just fucking win. It doesn't matter how you do it. So
I think that
but they're gonna have to come up with like, you know, some kind of like new O-line depth, and then they're gonna have some movement, and then they're gonna have a lot of tight ends and like our fullback like really pitch in on the O-line.
Yeah, I heard someone say that like the Giants were literally throwing the kitchen sink at you guys, and I'll explain what that means. Like Dayball, I think you told me like this is basically Dayball put Jackson Dart to save his career, and the way they were playing, it was like this was like this was like their Super Bowl.
Yeah,
like they were playing like design runs with Jackson Dart, and like that's not they can't do that every game. He's gonna get hurt. He's not a huge guy. Like they can't do 10 design. They did 10 design runs with Dart.
Yeah,
that's not sustainable. Malik Neighbors goes out. He's out for the year. But basically, I think they just came out with everything they had. Like this was the 10th round, and you guys kind of were like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
weren't expecting that because
I just think it wasn't really that we were expecting them to do that. I think it was more so of we weren't expecting our O-line to collapse, and then we really couldn't find a way to like really fix that in the moment. So I think now that we've had a week to resolve our O-line, I've already been getting like the notifications. They like already got like 4 different O-linemen. Like they're really like switching shit around, you know. So it's like now that I'm seeing that, it's like, oh, they're preparing to like make some movement on the O-line and really get some guys out there to try to like protect Herbert, because that's why Herbert's been successful. That's why the Chargers have been successful, because we've been able to protect him. When he has time in the pocket, oh, everyone's in trouble. We saw what he did in those first 3 games. Everyone was in trouble. Nobody could stop him. Obviously, they stopped us because we couldn't protect Herbert. They had 27 pressures on Herbert. The most in the league. The most in the league. The next most was Joe Flacco with the Browns. So that just kind of shows a comparison as to how bad the O-line was this past week with the Giants. And the Giants actually have a pretty decent defense. So it was like that kind of pooped us over too. I mean, maybe we could have gotten away with it if it was like the Dolphins defense, you know.
Trust me. I know what a bad O-line looks like. You know, we finally have a decent O-line, and people are starting to see. But let's move back to the Chiefs now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Lamar he played like
I heard that he faked it.
Now, I was just going to bring this up because no one's really talking about it, but I watched a replay, and like usually when a player gets hurt, they stay on the ground, they limp off, they hold their hamstring, but I didn't see any of that with him. So, and then there's speculation that like if the game was closer, he would have stayed in. Like, was he giving up on his team? I don't think he was giving up on his team, but something was a little fishy about that.
I could see him doing that, honestly. I could see him getting like kind of pissed and just being like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out.
But I will say he is doubtful for the next game, which makes it seem like it was a real injury. Because if it was a fake, then he'd be playing for sure next week. Jeez. But they got some big problems to fucking figure out. Yeah. Their defense is like basically the practice squad defense. Like they have no one.
Yeah.
They got retired plumbers back there.
Marlon Humphrey is out for the next few weeks with the calf
That's their
injury.
number one corner. Matabike is their best D lineman. He's out for the year. Is he out for the year, or is he out for a couple weeks?
No, I think he's out for a little while. I don't know if he's out for the year, but pretty much they had 8 injuries, so they have 8 players that are out. So
like, are they still a Super Bowl contender? Like that's kind of debatable because like the Bengals in their division are probably not. The Browns are definitely not. Like the Steelers the Steelers are weird because they always play good every regular season, but like they're not as good as their record makes it seem, you know.
Right, yeah,
they always have a good ass record, but like in reality, like it comes to playoffs, like they lose in the first round.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think about them. Like the Ravens could come back and make the playoffs and make a push. You never know, but they need to get some of these guys back, especially on defense, you know.
Yeah.
And fix whatever's going on. But
it'll be
it makes you Xavier Worthy comes back and like it shows you like when he went out in that first game, 3 plays in, and like Andy Reid got interviewed and he was like a huge part of our game plan offensively was revolving around him. Like this just shows the proof that like first play of the game he's getting the ball.
Yeah. What game was that against? Was that against us?
Yeah. It was 3 plays in, and it completely ruined our like momentum. Like when your offensive game plan is revolved around, it's like the 49ers losing McCaffrey. It's like you have 100 plays, 80 of them involve McCaffrey.
Yeah.
You can't just bring your backup in and be like, okay, you're gonna run the same route that McCaffrey, the wheel route. Like that's. Someone said on the podcast that McCaffrey's the best receiving running back of all time. Like. Running back that can catch. Like, he catches like a receiver.
I know what receiving is, Jaden.
But
it's kind of like the Chargers. Like, if 80% of our game is passing and the O-line is fucked, how are we going to fucking win? So, I totally understand that. I feel that.
But I want to see us do this against a good defense. You know, we have the Jaguars who are like, good record, but are they fake? Are they like they're barely beating teams?
You guys are gonna win.
Then we have the Lions, which
that'll be a good game.
That's a game of like their defense is decent. Our defense is good, but they have like probably top 2 or 3 offense in the league. So that's a huge test.
Yeah.
So if we can beat the Lions, then I'm like, okay, I'm officially in. We're back, and then guess who comes back, baby?
Who?
Rashee baby.
Rice, yeah.
People forget about him, man.
Yeah.
He's healthy too. He's not coming off an injury. He's just doing a suspension.
That is true.
He's not gonna come back like Xavier Worthy with the dislocated shoulder.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do you guys play next week? Or the week after?
Commanders, and then we play the Vikings.
That's actually a good test for you guys too. Commanders and Vikings are both decent. Vikings are.
I guess Justin Jefferson is good, but it's like.
But you got to realize that with the offensive line being banged up these next couple weeks, like.
But we're gonna have Mekhi Becton back. That's gonna help us out a lot. Other than Mekhi Becton, then that just means that 2 out of the, what is it, 5 players that are on there. Is it 5 linemen?
Yeah.
So then that means that 2 out of the 5 are really missing. But then we're going to get Joe Alt back in a couple weeks. So I'm really not that worried. Like, they'll figure it out for the next, like, 2-3 weeks. Like, it should be okay. But I know we play the Commanders next, and then Miami Dolphins, and then the Colts, and then Minnesota. So
Commanders, Vikings, Dolphins, and then what?
Commanders, Dolphins, Colts, Vikings.
I mean, realistically, those should all be dubs. Commanders, I don't know if they're like. Can't tell yet about the Commanders.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure.
I think their defense is ass, and their offense is like decent.
Yeah.
So like, do what you want with that information.
Yeah.
But
it also depends. Like, is Mariota still going to be playing, or is Jaden Daniels going to be back?
I think there's a
Daniels
clear
will
like
probably
best
be
team in the NFL, like clearly above everyone else.
The Lions,
No,
the Eagles,
no,
the Bills. Yeah.
I don't even think it's close. Like they're just playing like as a team.
Well,
you know?
there's only 2 undefeated teams, and it's the Bills and the Eagles.
No, there's another one, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just them?
There's just 2 left, yeah.
But the Eagles are like winning, but like they're not winning
like barely, yeah.
Like, did you see the stat that like Jalen Hurts had no pass, like he had no completions in the second half. They still won.
Damn. That's
AJ
crazy.
Brown had like 2 catches. Did you see that he posted like a thing online? Every time like he has like a shitty game like this, he always like does something to like send a message. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a scripture.
A scripture, like a biblical, or?
Let's try to find it here.
What the fuck?
Keep talking for now. Until I find
Yeah,
it.
Eagles and Bills are undefeated. Although I was surprised with the Saints almost beating the Bills. Like, they were kind of playing up
Did
there.
they?
So Bills beat the Saints, but honestly, the Saints were close to getting them.
He said, it's a Bible verse. If you're not welcome, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and be on your way.
Oh, that's deep.
What does that mean?
To me, that means that he's not welcomed. So he's taking that as if you're not welcome, not listened to. So maybe he's feeling like he's expressing something and they're not listening to him. And just quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and go about your way. So it just seems like he's trying to get through to them, but they're not listening. So maybe
because it's one of those things where it's like they're winning, but like they're not super successful in offense.
I just don't understand, bro. If you put Justin Herbert in that Eagles offense, bro, Justin Herbert would pop the fuck off, bro.
And this was Sirianni's response. Obviously, AJ is very important to this football team. I know he wants to contribute. And do the things that he's capable of doing. He wants to contribute to these wins, and he's had a couple games where he hasn't been able to for different reasons of why we haven't in these games. But I question nothing about his desire to play great football, his desire to be a good teammate, his desire to be here. Which that's what you want to say as a coach, but
I feel like AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts have never really like connected. Yeah. Like they've always kind of gone through this shit. Like it seems like every year they go through a phase like this where
the way he was reading the book on the sidelines.
Yeah, reading the book and all these little quotes, and it's like, I just feel like maybe they're just not meant to be teammates together. You know, maybe they just don't really connect. Maybe they need to get a different receiver for Jalen Hurts, and AJ Brown could take his talents elsewhere, where he will be appreciated for because he has great size. That dude is massive. Like, he's like a running back receiver. Like, he's huge.
Yeah.
Like.
Because it would be different if like
he's great. He's a good receiver.
It would be different if like they were like 1-3 and like he was barely contributing.
Yeah.
But they're winning, so it's like how do you like? It's like lad. It's like how do you
complain? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, are you there to win? Or are you there to like only care about your own success?
So it sounds like he's caring about maybe possibly his own success, or maybe he wants a little bit of both. Like he wants to be successful, Maybe he just wants to be contributing. Like, maybe he
Yeah.
feels that because he's not contributing that he's not, like, winning, you know? Like, it's like they're winning the game for me. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
even
he's not a
contributing.
part of it.
Yeah, you're not a part of it. Yeah.
But Devontae's not part of it either, though. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing. Like, they're
Yeah.
winning, but it's not.
Like, neither of their receivers are. I feel like
They're-
Jalen Hurts is just... I've said this time and time again, and people always want to argue with me because one has the Super Bowl and one doesn't. But this has nothing to do with the Super Bowl win. If you're just looking at pure talent, Jalen Hurts cannot throw a fucking ball, okay?
Wait,
Justin
what?
Herbert is way better than Jalen Hurts. And I've said it
That's a little crazy.
over and
No,
over
that's
and over
crazy,
again.
Andrea.
There's a reason why his receivers don't get shit because Jalen Hurts cannot throw the ball to his receivers. That's why. He gets scared in the pocket, and instead of throwing the ball, he runs away like a scared little bitch. That's why he's such good running quarterback.
You know what game I'm ready for?
What?
Right
Bills.
here, baby.
Eagles, Bills.
Like, look, they got the Broncos. They could lose to the Broncos. They got the Giants, Vikings, Giants again. Packers. Packers look like a team that is
Collapsing.
on the verge of, like, collapsing, yeah.
Like, already 2 straight weeks, like, weird shit happening. Like, first they lose to the Browns. It's like, okay, fluky, weird loss. And then they tie with the Cowboys.
Hey, I want to stick with the Eagles one more time. Did you see that there's, like, a new evolution to this to the tush push now?
No.
They did a fake tush push. So
How many do
they
you
instead
think?
of like hiking it and just going straight in, Saquon hiked it and then ran around everyone, and like it's crazy. Yeah,
Bro, he tricked them.
but
I mean, it's not illegal, so it's like, why not?
smart.
Yeah.
As long as they don't false start like they did against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, they've beaten like top tier, like Buccaneers they beat, Rams they beat, Chiefs they beat. Like these are not easy wins for them, but
All
they're
because
doing
of the
it.
all because
All
of the
because of the
tush
tush
pusher.
push. They gotta push their butt cheeks into the fucking opponents. That's the only way they win.
No, I think they just have all around. They just have a good enough team, and that's why they can get these wins. But like, if
Also-
you like, let's just swap real quick. This is why I keep going back to that Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts thing, because it's like swap those 2 quarterbacks. Chargers would be in complete shit right now. Complete shit.
We need to have a discussion.
What?
We need to have a discussion about Dan Campbell being the best coach in the NFL.
Bro, his balls
wait, what?
are huge, bro.
Why are you talking about his
That
balls on the
motherfucker
podcast?
has the biggest balls ever, bro.
How do you know? Did you see him?
Yeah.
No, but for real
Bro,
though,
that motherfucker has balls. He'll be doing the craziest
to
shit.
lose your OC and DC, and then everyone says, "Oh, they're gonna be terrible this year," and they're like, they lose their first game, and now it's looking like they're one of the best teams right now in the NFC. I just love Dan Campbell, man.
Put the Amon Rock clip as the
Oh my god, that video, man! I started cracking up in my truck.
Oh,
Before we
God.
go, though, I want to talk about we were recently at my friend's wedding this past weekend. Congrats to them.
Yeah, congrats.
Beautiful
man.
wedding. Beautiful spot. Honestly, everything went pretty good. You know, just
Yeah, it
typical
was
wedding. Anything you wanted to say about that, or
Yeah, he lost his Ray-Ban, so
yeah?
that
I
sucks.
didn't lose
For
them.
him.
They got stolen.
He keeps
They got
claiming they
stolen,
got
bro.
stolen, but nobody is stealing no.
For real though, I
Well,
was like literally sad for the next 2 days about it.
Yeah.
Have
It's
you ever
okay.
have you ever like lost or got like an expensive thing stolen?
Yes, when I went to Mexico, I lost some Tory Burch glasses in the cenote.
That feeling isn't the feeling like
They were literally on my face, and they floated off the water. I was snorkeling, and they went all the way to the bottom of the water.
did you cry?
No, but I was like, Mom, my glasses. And she's like, well, what do you want me to do? I can't swim down there and get 'em." So I was like, fuck, bro.
Yeah,
I was more mad than anything.
It was a mixture of like anger, frustration, sadness. But Alex was telling me, he was reminding me that I almost lost my Oakleys too in the ocean. He caught it with his big toe.
Oh, yeah.
So like that could have been two.
Yeah. That could have been
But-
two. You were about to wipe the
I'm gonna
fuck
start.
out
I'm gonna actually buy air tags and stick them in there.
in the
The
case.
case,
Yeah.
yeah. But who's that?
The monster.
Alex?
Yo.
Is he gonna make an appearance?
Wait,
Is
hold
he gonna
on.
make his first
so we
appearance?
kind of wanted to show you guys our boxer friend. He boxes. He's in the featherweight weight class. He's a champion. He just had his first boxing match the other day. But why don't you come in, bro? They call him
Alcatraz.
they call him Little
They
Monster.
call him Alcatraz.
Little Monster. Little Monster guy. Hey.
What's up,
What's up?
a guy?
Say hi.
Oh, what's
Right here.
good, chat? What's good?
You gonna sit down?
Let's do some trivia, baby. Let's do some trivia.
I'm
I'm hyped.
We didn't
I'm
even
hyped.
plan anything. What are we gonna do?
I'm hyped. This is out of nowhere. We didn't even plan
Yo,
this, dog.
AP.
What's good, dog? What's good?
Give me your.
Talking to the mic right here.
Hey,
What
talk
should I
to me,
ask him?
talk to
What
me.
should I ask him? Help me out, Andrea.
So ask him more about his boxing career, his baseball career. He's a
Boxing
tri-
career.
He's a triathlete.
So what's your record,
He's
first
a
of all?
triathlete.
My boxing career right now, my record is 21-2.
21-2 in all in the state of Iowa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you a champion?
I'm a two-time national world champion.
Be careful, don't
Two-time national world champion.
Yes, sir.
So like, what goes into boxing? Like, what does it take? Like, what's the mindset when you're going into the ring and trying to fuck this dude up? Trying to fuck this dude up, Alex.
So basically, I'm just trying to like.
Like, what are you aiming for? Are you aiming for the dick?
He's aiming for the glasses, bro.
I'm just aiming for like liver shots, kidney shots,
That's good.
and I'm just trying to kill them.
Oh,
You know what? Get the gloves. We're gonna show them a fucking round.
oh shit.
Let's get this shit fucking started, baby. Y'all wanna see a motherfucking boxer, baby?
Ready? All right, 1, 2, 3, 2 minutes. Don't hit me though. Oh shit! Hey y'all, take it back. Oh shit! Vasquez with the big punches.
me in the face.
Oh, he with the gut punches. Vasquez bouncing around. Oh shit! Plaza's got some work to do here. Oh. Bro, the dog is like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh. Get back in the frame. Oh, we got a knockdown. You guys got a minute left. Get in the frame.
In the frame. Don't be rushing too much.
Not too back over here. Oh. Hey, back that way. What the fuck? Oh shit, Plaza is going crazy. He's going crazy. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Oh! Plaza with the knockout. Oh my god. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you okay? Back up. Oh, she's getting back up. There's 10 seconds left. He can still get it.
Let me know when you started.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Alex Plaza, the champion.
Rematch next episode. We love y'all.
Let's go.
Peace out, baby. Peace.